Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, students, I wish you a very happy new year to all my students. All the best for your internals. So today, I'll do revision on all the modules. I have completed the revision on each module. I have done the revision. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Or else from beginning, I want to do revision. Or only for the syllabus which you have for your third test. Only that revision. If you want me to do, I'll do that revision. Yes, students, whichever you want, tell me. Yes, students, for your test, we have to create a different GCR. So I will create a GCR. I'll create a new Google Classroom. If you all of you will get invitation. So once you get an invitation, you have to accept that invitation. If anybody is not getting invitation, please inform me. Respond, no. I'm asking. Do you want any revision? I'm asking. You want revision from the beginning or a specific topic you want? You want me to do revision or the syllabus which you have only for the internals that you want revision? Tell me. Okay, 10 minutes. I'll ask questions. You people have to answer. If you after 10 minutes, I'll start the revision. Is Bhargavi? Can you hear me, Bhargavi?
Yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am.
What is risk analysis? Yes, Bhargavi, tell me. What is risk analysis? Bhargavi, can you hear me, Bhargavi?
Ma'am, is it measured by the testing and code violations, ma'am?
Measured by testing and code violation. What is code violation? What is code violation?
Ma'am, testing the code.
Testing the code is code violation.
Ma'am, that represent a threat to the stability or a security to performance of the code to test the code.
You're referring Google.
Ma'am,
ಗೂಗಲ್ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಮ್ಮ. What are the types of risk analysis? So what are the types of risk analysis?
Qualitative, quantitative,
Qualitative, quantitative. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೇಟಿವ್? ಹ್ಮ್. ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ
Yes, ma'am.
What are the types of risk analysis or risk management? ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಮ್ಮ?
Ma'am?
ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ನಿನ್ಗೆ?
Yes, ma'am.
ಆನ್ಸರ್.
Stress testing.
ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಹ್ಮ್. ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳು. ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್?
Ma'am, operational, financial. Is that, ma'am?
ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನಾನು ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಿಂಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋತಿಲ್ವ? ಯುವರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್. ಹ್ಮ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೀಗಾದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ? Students, check once all of you received the invitation for the third IA test.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you accept the invitation. Yes, students, for case study and innovative questions, you have to answer properly. For case study question, I already gave the material of the case study, and you go through the material of the case study question, and based on that, whatever the question I'm giving, you have to answer. So if I'm asking any specific question, if say for example, in that risk analysis is there, how risk analysis is performed in that particular material. Not I don't want any general answer about risk analysis. Getting I don't want any general answers for risk analysis or risk management or types of risk management. Go through the material which I have given, study that material. If you have any doubt in that material, you can ask me. Study that material, understand what that material is saying about software testing or the concept what is there in that material. Understand that, and based on that, I have asked you the question in the internals based on that material. So I don't want any general answer for the case study and innovative questions. Specifically, you have to answer, students. Getting specifically you have to answer. So in that material or in that paper, how that, if it may be scaffolding or it may be mutation or it may be a risk management, how that is implemented in that case study, that you have to answer, students. I don't want any general answers here. What is scaffolding, what is mutation, what is risk analysis, what is planning, what is strategy, what is documentation. I don't want a general answer. How the documentation is used in that particular paper. So like that, I want the answer. Yes, students, I'm getting what I'm telling. What is fault, student? Fault is nothing but a fault is nothing but a error which we make generally, not only in the programming language, in our daily lives also we do mistakes. So when we do mistakes, simply we cannot ignore that. We should not. It may be in a real life or it may be in a programming language or in any task. Whatever the errors or mistakes we are doing, we should not ignore that. We have to find out what is the reason. We should find out what is the reason behind that mistake or reason behind the fault, and how to debug the fault, how to rectify the error. We have to understand how to, once we rectify the error, how to resolve that error. Once we resolve that error, we should take care that next time I should not repeat that mistake again. So prevention is, that's why I told that word, prevention is better than cure. So instead of, after getting a error, that time instead of debugging the error, we should have to take care that where are the possible places where we may commit mistake. or we may do mistakes. If you understand that, if you understand what is your fault and how you, what is the reason behind why we have made that fault, then the next time will not repeat that. Because the software engineer only one project they'll not, or the developer only one project they'll not develop in their daily life. So in their their job is only to develop a project and test the project. So daily they'll be doing in so many projects. After completing one project, next they'll take up the next project. So when our life is only like this, then we have to take care that once I have done this mistake, or because of some reason I have got a failure in this particular project, so next time I should not repeat. When I was explaining this, I took a car example, students. So generally, if you see old cars, the seat belt was not there. So now in the new updated version in the top end cars, so only for the driver seat the car belt has come. So next, what happened next for the person who is sitting next to the driver, for that seat, no, sorry, not car, airbag. That for that seat also airbag has come. Why the necessity of a airbag? To avoid accident. Correct, no? To avoid accident, the manufacturer is introducing a airbag. So initially what happened? So airbag was not there. They have introduced, and once if the airbag is only for the driver seat, then what about the person who is sitting next to driver? So they will, so maybe the car which met with an accident, and the person who is sitting next to driver, because of not having a airbag, maybe he got more injury. So to avoid this failure, to avoid this mistake, so in the next version, in the next car also, when they develop a next new model of a car, so they try to implement whatever the failure in the previous product. Correct, no, students? If you cook any new curry also, if you any new curry or new dish, if you are cooking, if you are doing any mistake, so you will take care that next time you should not do that. If salt is more, or if chili is more, or if any spices are more, then we'll take care that next time it should not happen. So why I am telling this example is, once we encounter a failure, so we'll take care that. See here, you can see this example. For example, a failure of some bridge, some bridge failure in the year 1940. So they understand that why the bridge has failed. They'll see that the design, whether the mistake in the design, or whether the mistake in the product, or the items, or the quality of the product, what the product they used in the manufacturing of a bridge. They'll see that, and next time they'll take care that these mistakes should not happen. So this is the fault based testing. Mutation, I have already told, mutation is nothing but the changes in the program. That changes should not affect the behavior of the program. Test oracle. Test oracle, it is little used to execute a test suite automatically if execution results. Yes, students, sometimes in generally what happens to all the projects, or the projects which we are, if you do any mini project for your college, so there you will not apply a software testing tool. Correct, no? You will not apply the software testing tool, but during the development only you will take care that you will put some validation code. You will apply some validation code, so that if anything goes wrong, then immediately we should get a error message. This test in testing also, we are doing the same thing. We are checking everything. We are checking everything, and if anything goes wrong, then if anything goes wrong, the test engineer will test, and if possible, he will provide the solution. If it is not possible, then proper error message he is going to give. The same thing is happening in our other projects also, where we are not using applying a software testing we'll try manually, we'll try to find out what the errors are, what failures are there. So and we try to give the solution for that failure. Capture and reply. Capture immediately will capture the errors or the faults which we are getting, and immediately we want to give the reply. Quality is very much important. The quality, it may be a simple project or it may be a complex project. We should not compromise with the quality of the product, and the quality will be checked by the internal and external team. And and IBM has given a room. That room we call as a clean room. See, in cleaning means what, students? If any unwanted materials, if unwanted things are there, so we'll take out from that and we'll make that a pure or the clean item. Similarly, in the project also, if any errors, if any bugs are there, we'll take out and we'll make a error-free program. That error-free program is nothing but a cleaning the program. So in the clean room, the function and the usage and the formal design and statistical design, the quality and the statistic, everything will be checked in the clean room. Test analysis and plan. If for whatever the activity we do in our, it may be in our daily life activity or the project or any meeting or anything, we have to plan, students. So with when we plan, then we'll see that whether it is going according to the plan or not. If you don't plan anything, then how will come to know that whether we are reaching the deadline within the stipulated time or not? How we'll understand? So the risk planning is also very much important. So whatever it may be a minor project or it may be a complex project, whatever type of project it may be, the risk will be there. So we have to plan how we have to handle the risk. In the risk planning, we have 6 types. That is personal risk, technical risk. Personal risk, it means the resource risk, the employees available to execute the project. That is personal risk is nothing but the human resources. Technical risk, development risk, execution risk, requirement risk, and the scheduling risk. These are all the types of risk. And monitoring the process, the quality, and whether the project is running according to the plan. See, here we have planned the project, and based on, and we have planned the risk also. So based on the planning of a risk and plan, whether the project is running or not, whether all the employees are working or not, that will be taken care by the quality manager. The quality manager monitors the project activity. See, I gave this example. So we have 4 forms here. So generally what happens, the sequence form, this is first form, this is second form, this is third form, and this is fourth form. So one by one, the forms will be executed. So what happens suddenly after executing first form, if it redirects to the fourth form, then it is not working according to our plan. So that is taken care by the quality manager. So he will report to the concerned people, the project is not performing properly. So immediately whatever the action we have to take, so that will be taken. How to improve? As I told, in the improvement, first we need to find out what are the faults and how to prevent the fault. These two are very much important. The teamwork is very much important, students. So they here we if anybody is not having a proper knowledge of any information, or if any person is not able to do the work in time, or if that person is not able to do that work, so the team has to help uh, to overcome the drawback from that. The documentation is very much important. Whatever the project we do, the documentation is very much necessary. The test case, what are the test cases, how many test cases we are implementing. In the second module, we have seen the typical test case format. So according to the typical test case format, we have to write the test case. We have to write about all the test cases, and a standard documentation format we have to follow. The consistency should be there in the report. Everything should be properly, it should be done. This is fifth module. Students, any doubt? Any doubt? Sunil, Sunil, can you hear me, Sunil? Sunil, can you hear me, Sunil? Spurti, can you hear me, Spurti?
Yes, ma'am.
What is DD path? What is DD path? What is DD path? Yes, students. Yes, students. Spurti, what is DD path? What is the full form of DD path? Anybody?
Decision to decision path.
Decision to decision path. Yes, students, any doubt? Any topic you want me to do? Explain once again. Ravi Shankar? Ravi Shankar?
Yes, ma'am.
Any
Yes,
topic you
ma'am.
want me to explain once again?
No, no, ma'am.
All the topics you understood? Yes, students, all of you accept the invitation. Accept the invitation. Aishwarya, Ambrish, Arbaz, Ashok, Merita, Bhavisha, Chaitra, Diksha, Murli, Gangubai, Gudiya, Ginger, Kavya. All of you accept the invitation. Yes, students, no, this time we have proctored internals. So you have to switch on the camera. I think already you have received the circular. What are the rules and regulations you have to follow? So you don't say any reason. You should sit in the silent place. You should not use any earphone. So don't say that no internet network issue. You should not say all those reasons. So your screen should be your camera should be on so that we can monitor by sitting here only. So all of you accept the invitation. So you don't want any revision, students. You understood all the topics. Yes, Nishant. Now you are joining for the class. Yes, students, again I'm repeating, don't write answers from Google. So read textbooks, read the PPT which I have shared. So write answer from that. I don't refer Google, students, because the software testing is it is this is most commonly used in all the software industry. So they each will be giving a different view on all the topics. So please don't refer that. So refer your text box and the PPT which I have shared. The text box also. Okay, wait. All of you can access the second book, student. The second book which I have shared in the GCR. Second book. At least respond for that, no? What I am asking, at least for my question, you people respond, no? One more book I have shared. Two books I have shared in GCR. Are you are you able to open the book? Are you able to access the book? Yes, students. On 1st October, I have sent one book. See the date also I am telling. On 1st October, I have sent the book. Are you able to access that book? Wait, not. Case study material.
Hello ma'am, it is showing protected file. It is not opening.
ನಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲ್ ಐ ಡಿ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ ನಾನು ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Yes ma'am. Ma'am, it's college mail ID ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೈನ್. ನೀನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡು.
1 BY 19 MCA 18 at BMSIT.in.
19 MCA
18 at BMSIT.in.
ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡು. ಎಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ Murli. He will share you that book. For your internals, again I'm telling, don't refer Google, you refer your textbooks and the PPT. Still many students have not accepted the invitation. You tell them to accept the invitation. Sunil, can you hear me? Sunil, Priyanka, students respond, no? For whatever I ask, people are not responding. Answer attendance, Asta, Abhinav, Aishwarya.
Present, ma'am.
Did you accept the invitation, Aishwarya?
No, ma'am. Now I'll accept, ma'am.
Ambrish, Anu,
Present, ma'am.
last class absent Anu, Arbas, Arjun,
Present, ma'am.
Ashok,
Present, ma'am.
Benita,
Present, ma'am.
Bhargavi,
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavisha,
Present, ma'am.
Chaitra,
Present, ma'am.
Dev, Diksha, Deepika L,
Present, ma'am.
Deepika M,
Present, ma'am.
Murli,
Present, ma'am.
Gangubai,
Present, ma'am.
Gudia, Gudia, Harshit, Junjar, Kavya,
Present, ma'am.
Kishore, Lata,
Yes, ma'am.
Manisha, Manjunath, Nayana, Neelanjan, Nishant,
Present, ma'am.
Nishant, what is risk? Nishant, Pavitra,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan,
Ma'am, Maithili.
Maithili,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan, Akash, Rajeshwari,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh, Ramya,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi, Ravishankar,
Present, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, Rashmi present.
okay. Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Ravishankar last class absent.
No, ma'am.
Vishal,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
I was present, ma'am. Last class.
okay. Savita, Savita, Shruti, Sneha, Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Srinidhi, Srinivas,
Present, ma'am.
Sunil.
Present, ma'am.
Sunil, how many times I called you? I think only for the attendance you are attending and just you are logged in and you went somewhere. Correct, no?
No, ma'am, I didn't
Three,
hear.
four times I called you. That time your mic was not working, and when I called you for attendance,
No,
that time
ma'am,
your
I
mic is
didn't hear.
working. Huh?
Ma'am, I didn't hear your voice, ma'am.
How come I called you three, four times? Vaishnavi, Vinny,
Ma'am, Rashmi present, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, students, again I'm repeating, this time you have proctored internals, everything will be we don't know how you have written the test first and second internals, but third internals, you should not, your camera should be on, so you should not use earphone. All the instructions are given in the PDF which we have shared in our WhatsApp group. So again, I'm telling, if you have any doubts, if I ask you 10 times also, you people will not respond. I don't, I know, but This one more thing, don't refer Google to write any answer, students. Don't read from Google. Read your text, read the textbooks which I have shared. Read the textbooks and read the PPTs. Because in your external exam, you will not get marks if you refer Google. You have to refer textbook and PPT only. Getting? And from 21st January your exams are going to start. Now you don't have much time, students. Start studying from now only. Maithili? Maithili, can you hear me, Maithili?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the use of DD path? What is the use of DD path? Yes, Maithili, what is DD path? What for we are using DD path?
Ma'am, I forgot, ma'am.
I forgot. Yes, DD path is nothing but decision to decision path. There we'll find out the in degree and out degree value. If it is a single node, if it is not have connected with any other node, that connection we call as a chain. So if it is not connected with any other node, then the in degree and out degree value will be 0. If any input is coming and if any output is going, then in degree will be 1 and out degree will also be 1. If it is a single node, if a student, if it is a single node, then the in degree and out degree will be 0. And for mutation and scaffolding, you'll get n number of answers from Google. You please refer textbook. Read the textbook. Mutation is nothing but the variation. Scaffolding means in scaffolding will not check the complete project, will not test the complete project at a time. During the development, yes, during the development, generally what happens when we develop a first page, home page, then we'll test. How we test? We'll compile the test, and if we will compile the form. If we are getting any error, then we'll try to debug the errors. So once it is executed successfully, then we'll add a next form. We'll add a next form. So the next form may be about page or registration page or a contact details. So whatever maybe it will be related to the project. So that form will be added, so that after development of that page will be tested, the next page will be added. So part by part we are testing. So in scaffolding, a complete project will not be tested. That's why, students, in Google you'll get different answer. Please refer the textbook for your internals, for your external exam. Don't follow any Google links. Yes, getting students. So no doubt. Okay, students, all the best for your internals. Do well. Once again, I wish you a very happy new year to all of you. Okay, students,